I was reborn as a 40-meter machete. In this world, when you turn 18, you have to play a game of hide and seek. At the beginning of the game, the player will be transported to a virtual space, turned into a variety of household items. Not only can you turn into a little pink book, a roll of tape, even the little ads on the street, and you've only got 10 minutes to find a suitable hiding place. Then you need to avoid the hunters 2 hours of hiding. In the meantime, if found and cleared by the pursuer, then your body will also die in the real world. Of course, if you manage to hide at the end of the game, the prize of the contest will not only give you unlimited wealth, peerless beauty, even immortality. My name is Suki. Ben was a detective, but he accidentally traveled to this game space. It's logical that in this game, the smaller the object becomes naturally, the better. But I turned into a 40-meter machete. As the game clock starts, chasers have entered the arena to begin their search. At this point, a little pink book is in a panic. I'm looking for a place to hide. In the next moment, he jumped to the upper shelf of the bookcase. I didn't realize someone was already inside. It's also been taken up by the people who turned into books. The book hastened to exclaim, "Get the fuck out of here." But then a pursuer with a knife pushed open the door. The pink book was straight up cold and sweaty with fear. However, he waited for a while, but nothing happened. But when he looked back curiously, instantly, a big, cute face came to me. Certainty, pink book caught out of the game, followed by the trash can, a roadblock. More and more players are being eliminated from the game. On the other hand, I'm fine when I turn into a machete. It's true that the most dangerous place is the safest. The next second, a small advertisement was stuck on my body. Crap, big brother, are you treating me like a telephone pole? The little advertisement, however, said shyly that she was a sister. Move over, please, you're making my hair so sticky. The small advertisement immediately moved its body in a good manner, while saying that it's reasonable to put advertisements on utility poles. I then opened the system. God's eye view is on. The whole space was suddenly visible. Suddenly, the system alerted me that I had acquired the mad hidden skill. Not only does it increase damage by 30% during use, and it also increases movement speed by 50%. With the attack attribute, this is a good thing. On the other side, a girl with a big pussy walking down the street. Suddenly, he drew his bow. Outside unit of Masanaka air conditioner. Immediately following, player Crooked was declared eliminated. Instantly, the items hiding everywhere completely panicked. Obviously, his hiding place is so reasonable. How did you get caught as a detective? I realized it in a flash. That Archer was through the dust on the ground. Found his location. Bonsai turned his head. It's true. This also made the nerves of the items tense up again. This group of hunters are really seasoned veterans. More and more items are being found and hunted. At this point, a roll of duct tape and a cardboard box. Making frantic phone calls to the player base. Somebody help us. But the other players who can't protect themselves. How can you care about their safety just when duct tape thought he was going down? I'm sending a message under the code name M. I have a way to help you, and your safety is absolutely guaranteed. Well, if it isn't the big guy who just warned us about the dust. The big man says he can save it, then it's a sure thing. The closet also sent a quick message at the word, "Help me." I'm Lori, warms the bed and pushes it down. Good man, keep your word. Immediately afterward, I asked them, did you notice the option to fix items before? Duct tape, but the two of them are in a daze. Can you be more specific? Mr. Big, cardboard boxes, you try to unfasten the items. Then control the closet in place and use a double jump. Finally, try fixing the item in the air right away. Then the carton did what I told it to do. I'm sure it's suspended in the air, and I don't feel a single drop. Then I went on to explain. I don't know if you've noticed, the pursuers are heavily armed, but not a single shot. You have superpowers, but you're still taking the stairs. So it can only mean that they are very limited. Not only that, but ... I suspect they may be trying to get a higher reward. What special props were used to cause this? If we move fast enough, we might even be able to hunt them. All the items were cheered at once. Have used the 2 jumps to immobilize in the air. So, Biddy, what do we do next? Don't you have a balcony next to yours? Jump down and get stuck in midair outside the building. It's late at night. The moon is covered again. In this darkness of night, who can see you? Tape rolling body leaps. Brothers, the big man has spoken. All the big stuff is stuck outside the house. In the next moment, many items were stuck under the balcony. And use the God's eye view. You can't even see yourself from the first floor. In the meantime, spectators outside the space were completely nonplussed. What the hell is this? Surprisingly, it took less than 10 minutes to find the hidden setting. I'm gonna give him a little monkey, the little ads that are stuck to me. He also suggested that we go to see this Mr. M. I can't help but feel the corners of my mouth turn up in triumph. But the machete is too big, turned him down. I don't have a system, I'm scared shitless. But this little ad is righteous. He said he'd stay and be with me through thick and thin. At once I was filled with comfort. With your words, I'll get you through. And that's when the door to the house was kicked in, but the pursuers looked at the empty room, flummoxed for a moment. It's strange, there was a sound. Why is there no one left? Immediately afterward, a pursuer opened the door to another room, but again, he found no items. Unbeknownst to him, the object was hovering above him. It's true that CTs don't raise their heads. That's a pretty cool maneuver. The crowd outside the space was in an uproar. Spectacle. I've recorded it and posted it on the tube. After this one returns to reality, I'm sure you'll be pissed off when you see it. Who the hell is this guy? If I can get on his good side, I'll do anything this time. There was even a girl with an oversized glass of red wine. I'm flushed and I'm talking pretty good. I like you a lot. At this point, one of the pursuers complained. Grassy, the boss used a blitzkrieg card. My bazookas are useless. Even his strength is limited. Greedy Volf's face doesn't look good either, because he knows Anaconda's an archer. When they're done killing off the items fleeing from the wheatfield area, that performance score will definitely be surpassed by the other team. So it was a pain in the ass to pull out another prop card. Unlock 40% of the skills of a pursuer. Instantly, a large number of novice players were hunted. The chat group exploded once again. Biggie, now that the chaser's back in business. What should we do? I'm a train, and it's an 8-car train. Can I still be stuck in midair like this? Biggie and me, what I've become is a small 3-story building. What should I do now? I've become a helicopter without oil. The small advertisement that was plastered on my body saw this and lamented. That's a lot of bad luck. I can't believe I drew such a big item. Chopper, what do you think Big M will do now? Big Brother doesn't know either. Such a large item, even the gods can't save us. And at this point, the chat group all and helicopters are talking to each other. I'm oil. You're a helicopter. We can take off. It's a sure thing, and because of that, suddenly I've come up with a counterintuitive idea. A message was immediately sent out. If the train and the cart want to live, just get the helicopter. Let him fly you away. Airplanes break out in a cold sweat at that ... Biggie. I'm a helicopter, not a flying aircraft carrier. How am I supposed to carry a train and a cart? Ever hear of a left foot on a right foot spiral into the sky? After the train and trolley double jumps get stuck in the sky, you fly underneath both of them and lock yourself in. Trains and trolleys unlocked, it's gonna come right down on you. And then they'll use your body as a floor. Use the second jump again to jump higher. The planes heard it and instantly pissed themselves. Then when they unlock and step on me, I would have died on the spot. Have you forgotten? The rule that dodgers can't hurt each other. We're not supposed to attack each other. That's how the rules work. Okay, I'll listen to the big guy. Come to me quickly, everyone. I'll take you to the sky. Smaller objects get excited all of a sudden. You can take the train ... Then we could all go up in the train together. As long as they fly high, the hunters will never catch us ... Just like. Now that the chaser ability is only 40% unlocked, I don't think anyone can fly. But uninformed players outside the space sneered and laughed. A newbie is a newbie. Manhunter abilities are now unlocked. If you go out there now, you're looking for trouble. But the next moment, he was dumbfounded. What the hell is a double jump? How can this be a left-footed, right-footed spiral to the sky? How did Big M come up with this? This train must have taken over 100 items into the sky. At the rate they're going, I'm sure we won't even see the trail in 5 minutes. What's a hunter to do now? And inside the senior players lounge. Now, I finally understand why you're interested in him. Don't you think this rookie game is interesting? Playing the seasoned veterans like a fiddle? Definite. It's been a long time since Greedy Volf and his men have hunted for an item. The evaders must have some form of communication and full map view. So what do we do now? Grab a dodger right off the bat. Why don't we just let him show us the way? But boss, that's not really in the rules anymore, is it? What's out of order? But none of the hunters ever did. Just then there was a rustling in the grass. It turned out to be a ball of iron that was covering its mouth and murmuring in a low voice. Don't get caught. Don't ever find me in the next second. Greedy Volf pushed aside the grass and said to his men, there's nothing in the rules that says you can't let a dodger lead the way. Iron Ball, however, has been pissing himself in a cold sweat. Brother, don't kill me. If you're willing to let me live, I'll do anything. Players watching the live stream couldn't help but curse. Mythological animal esp in fiction. This guy is a dog, you've gone rogue. And inside the senior players lounge, I have to say that this rookie game does have something to offer. But if the mole opens up a full view, isn't that the equivalent of giving the chaser a full image hang-up? So it's going to be tough for the players in the wheatfield area. The scarecrow in the wheatfield area is full of fear. How did I get flagged? The tractor realized immediately that something was wrong. It's not a good idea. Someone's got a global view at this time. Iron Ball was still arrogantly saying in the player chat group. Onum, laughing out loud, I advise you to come out and get yourself killed. Maybe I'll get my pursuers to leave you in one piece. Grassy, I can't believe he's a traitor. Survive by betraying your teammates. You've got a lot of nerve, don't you? You'll get what's coming to you. If I could meet you in real life, I'll fucking kill you first. I'm waiting. Come on, if you can. The little ads that are plastered all over me are also anxious. It's over. Machete. Now we have a mole on our side. What do we do now? Change positions or die on the spot. I can't help but cringe at this moment either. That's disgusting. This game is not funny. Come back. What the girl who claimed to be a veteran player said earlier. This is no ordinary game of hide and seek. You'll be out of the game if you don't play by the rules. I had a flash of insight, so that's how it is. Would you mind telling me what skill you drew? Stealth 10 seconds 3 times. At defense 3 times. What's going on? I know what to do. And this side, Greedy Wolf and his party, led by Iron Balls. I've come to a place, there are over 100 dodgers. They're all stuck in midair using the rules. Oh my god, that's so awesome, stuck in midair. It's a hidden rule for dodgers. With that, Greedy Wolf shouldered his bazooka and pointed it into the air. Just give me a good look at them. No matter what the rules are, I can take them all out. Just hear a loud boom. Pythons that are hunting for items in the wheat field area. Strike. Looking over in the direction of the explosion with a grave expression on his face. After the explosion, Greedy Wolf looked incredulous. How the hell did these guys do it? Trains and automobiles can take to the skies too. Even if it's a hidden rule, this is outrageous. And the Python took out a bow and arrow. Let me see how far apart they are. The arrow exploded but shot a lonely. Hey, 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 hey. Are you mad at me? These guys are stuck way too high up. Even beyond the range of our weapons, the Python had no choice but to give the order. Stop what you're doing. Come with me to the city. Greedy Wolf is even more furious. How the hell did these guys get stuck up there? It's the way they were taught by a man codenamed M. They say it's a left-footed, right-footed spiral to the sky, and he's good at it. I have a feeling he's an old hand at this. It's just a newcomer who got lucky. I just happen to know the hidden rules. The pinched and deformed Iron Ball looked at the knife in Greedy Wolf's hand. I can't help but be scared to tears. Brother, don't kill me. The dodgers in the sky should be able to hold off Anaconda and the others for a while. We're going to harvest the people in the wheat district first. Ha ha ha. They're finally here. Chopper, are you sure you want to do this? They're all A-listers? If you're not careful, we're dead. Don't worry, I never do anything I'm not sure of. Then I started to move my muscles. It's about to start, remember to follow my orders. I just swished up into the air. Right now. Small advertisement fast. It's going to be discovered. Skill initiation. Invisible person or online status. Because the ads are on my body. When the skill was activated, I was invisible as well. It's good, it's the right height. They're all on the level, based on the moves of the players in the field, as well as the skills just revealed in the small advertisement. All they've drawn should just be normal defense skills. But to win, how can you keep on hiding? And then it's time for the counterattack. I swung my machete downward, and that's when Greedy Wolf and his men were searching for items in the wheat fields. In the next second, there was a flash of light. Greedy Wolf stared at the falling hat in disbelief, turned around and found the building half chopped off. Froze right in place. What's going on here? Immediately afterward, a broadcast came from space. Player M kills pursuer Wu Daling. Player M kills the hunter, the one-eyed Wolf. Anaconda and his party look at the collapsed building. Go on alert immediately. Helicopter stuck in midair. It's a foul-mouthed statement. Bosh. The players outside the space cheered at once. It's on. It's on. Big Brother M has gone crazy with 2 kills in 1. Is this 40-meter sword so powerful? Stealth in the air and then launch a chopping attack. That's an awesome set. While we think about how to hide from our pursuers, he's already hunting manhunters. The little advertisement was also wide-eyed at the moment. So he's Big Brother M inside the senior players lounge. Haha, newcomer to the space. I can kill to enlist big shots in an instant. It's extraordinary. He's the man I've been waiting for. Greedy Wolf was instantly enraged. What the hell is going on? Find the fucker. Find the fucker. Who the hell did this? The traitor Iron Ball is also in a cold sweat. I couldn't find anyone in the global view just now, but I think the guy across the street could be M. Greedy Wolf. However, is very skeptical. A pinch on the Iron Ball's mouth. He's able to kill 2 of his pursuers. Only a master of space can do that. You better not be lying to me. Go get Python and the others. We're not gonna kill this guy. We all have to die. At this moment, the ad girl was completely dumbfounded. So you're the big M. I was hoping to keep a low profile, but I'm not strong enough to do that ... on him. Ha ha ha. The advertiser was dumbfounded by the situation. This Biggie seems different from the previous Biggie. Seems more relatable. Now I'm their target. Aren't you afraid to follow me? Of course not. We have an alliance. Not to mention I can't betray my teammates by abandoning them. Well, that's all I need from you, and this side. Python was the first to ask about Greedy Wolf's plan. You don't expect me to hold a bow. Go out there and fight against someone whose abilities are unknown. The game will be over in 30 minutes. There's only one way to do it now, and that's the stupidest way. 9 of us are going out to get attention. You come to him. Why didn't you wait until the second transformation? You have to be in such a hurry. Do you know what he'll become next? Now that we have a lead on him, we should just destroy him. I assume you're here for that special item as well. Just kill him like I planned. Dodger in the sky. You have 1 minute's priority. I have to say that the terms offered by Greedy Wolf are really tempting. Then the Python grunted coldly, and then he agreed to join forces with Greedy Wolf. According to the plan, you shoot a glowing arrow as a means of signaling and illumination. Once we receive the signal, they'll be out of the building at the same time. He's heading straight for the wheat field. The wheat field area is separated from the building area by a road, and the road is not covered. So when we ran out into the road, that's when it's most dangerous. But M will absolutely strike when he sees this opportunity. And that's when we'll face him. Dodgers with God's perspective instantly knew what they were planning. Messages have been sent to persuade. God M, you hide it well. Don't come out. Biggie still has 10 minutes until the next item selection. It's not worth it to put yourself in harm's way. But the small bench is very strong, said he could jump out of the sky and scare them. And then we'll take them by surprise? The pencil immediately sent a message alerting. Upstairs, old man, did you forget there's a mole in here? The refrigerator came to its senses, if you say so. Doesn't the hunter know all about it? And I just call it with contempt. I can take them all by myself. Even sent out a message on purpose. That traitor is watching too, isn't he? Tell the pursuers to hurry up. Let's get them so I can go back to bed. Iron Ball clenched his teeth in anger at once. Why are you so cocky? Come on out if you can. And I dislike it straight back. Traitors don't deserve to talk. Be your sounding board. Greedy Wolf also hated it when he saw it. This guy sure is cocky. And just then, the Python fired a flare. Greedy Wolf immediately rushed out with his men. Now if he dares to make a move, then his position will be exposed in an instant. A boa constrictor on top of a building could take him out. If he doesn't make a move when we get to the wheat fields, we'll clean up the wheat area as fast as we can. 2. M. You don't care what you do. This time you're all dead. Players outside of space can't help but worrying. Mr. M. Does he dare to do it? But how could they have imagined? The little ads that are plastered all over me. The drawn skill is 3 times invisibility, 3 defenses, so I showed up with a machete in my hand. You're the M, it's me, charge in front of me. Do you think you have a chance? The next second Greedy Wolf's pupils contracted. Take advantage of the present. The Python immediately shot a bow and arrow at me. The moment the arrow was about to hit me, my form dissipated in an instant. Python looked incredulous. It's gone. Greedy Wolf also froze in place instantly. What's going on here? How could such a skill exist in space? He must be hiding in the wheat field. Find him. The experienced Greedy Wolf suddenly felt a sense of crisis. I saw a sword light swish over. Greedy Wolf steps to the side to avoid it. He was warning his teammates to get out of the way, but it's too late. The sword's energy instantly cuts through the 3 little gaffers. The next thing you know, there's a broadcast from space. Player M kills the hunter, the one-eyed wolf. Player M kills white-eyed wolf, the hunter. Player M kills the chaser, the little white wolf. How can you be distracted at a time like this? But you're pretty quick on the uptake. Greedy Wolf angrily picks up the bazooka. You guys? How dare you touch my team? You can go to hell. Players outside the space were shocked at the sight. Run for your life, Mr. Big. He's not scared out of his wits, is he? The big man must have his own ideas, like the explosion of an atomic bomb, instantly dazzling the watching players and the veteran players. Yellow hair in the lounge also felt sorry for him. Looks like he's overdoing it, class a hunter. How can it just be solved by a novice player? Long-legged girls think otherwise. Do you want us to make a bet? Loser must be 10 tonight, and this side. Greedy Wolf said with disdain that a novice is a novice. Even if you're good, you can't escape from me. Idiom no sooner had the words left one's mouth than it was spoken. Another slash. Greedy Wolf was hit at the same time. Fired another shell from a bazooka. Hey, settle a team. And then it's just the guy with the bow and arrow. But the ads are panicking. What's next for you, Mr. Big? I only have 1 defense left. Must have slipped away. Damn it. He's running down the alley. I can't, the view is too bad. Then he yelled at his men. What are you doing? Go after them. Instantly four rippling girls rushed forward. At this moment, the little advertisement asked in disbelief, why are we running here? There's so much shade here. I'm sure it'll interfere with his vision. He's going to kill me. I'm sure we'll move and give away our position. That way he's in the clear and I'm in the dark, and his archery will definitely suffer. Look, he did show up. Big brother is awesome. Anaconda swishes his bow and arrow. It's off. I was right. If I were him, he'll quickly run to the front and snipe. The python cursed the asshole when he didn't get the shot. Train and airplane. Do you believe me? Of course, we'll do whatever you say. You are to fall from the coordinates I've located immediately. Remember to lock on fast. Don't get killed. Airplanes show excitement to receive. Being a newbie, you've done a great job. But that's as far as it goes. The next minute the plane is falling, locked right on top of his head. What's this? Right now, you're distracted. I swung a blade with all my might, but the blade cut his arm tightly. The python was filled with horror, and his men rushed up instantly. How dare you hurt our sister? Go to hell. Small ads are invisible, but it's not cool enough. Oh, shit. This is going to be a disaster. Suddenly, there's a broadcast from space. Chaser Greedy Wolf uses a rare tier prop card, shortened games. 15 minutes until the end of the whole game. In the meantime, the charging python henchman stopped instantly. 5 seconds later, all dodgers will reselect your items. Contact a second hide and seek. It's stuck. In the meantime, Python's men and I were frozen in place at the end of the selection. The dodger will gain 5 minutes of invincibility. In less than 5 minutes, objects are invisible, and the walking speed has increased dramatically. All dodgers, within 5 minutes, please. Find and locate the location where you're going to hide. Manhunter unlocks all abilities. Ha 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 ha. Python's men could only look at me in exasperation. Disappeared in front of them and this side. Greedy Wolf didn't even die under my heavy blows, but I got a big hole in my body. Rare level prop cards that time-lapse to the item selection period. It's my last card. Luckily, when selecting items, the pursuer will not die, no matter how badly he's wounded. Python's men came over at this point. What the hell are you doing? We were so close to getting him just now. At that, Greedy Wolf exploded the medicine in his hand. I just took a hit for you, laying on the ground for 10 seconds. I can't believe you losers haven't taken him down yet. Players outside the space couldn't help but sigh at the sight of it. I'm telling you, why is this guy going in alone? So that's the plan. 10 seconds on the ground without dying, combined with prop cards and recovery potions. It's like an extra life inside the senior players lounge. This time, Wolf has made a mistake. Yeah, he was supposed to be trying to borrow M's hand, kill all the pythons, then he'll take his teammates and take out M? I didn't realize that all my team members were dead. The pythons lost only one man, and to top it all off, letting M. But what's next? A ranked full status manhunter. But he's not even afraid of tanks. Well, we won't know until the end. At that moment, I got a message from Wolf. Are you ready? I'll be the first to find you, and then I'll kill you. Kill me. I don't know who's going to kill who. The next second, the system pops up the interface. Whether or not to choose a super nendoroid as your transformation item. Super handy, armed big handkerchiefs, self-contained sword and shield, and flying machines. The fire level of the attack attribute goes straight to 10. The flying machine can be used to escape, but running away is not my style. But it's not my style to not want something that's been given to me for nothing. Come on, man. I'm going to go with the Super Nendoroid as my transformation item. And then a voice came, Big brother, what do you think of me turning into a turtle shell? Damn, you've got a peculiar fetish. Wait a minute, you're an advertisement. Yeah, that's me if I turn into a turtle shell. So you can hang me on your back. It's your shield. That's good, perfect. Once again, we've got 2 swords in the air. Take out the big bad guys. Just when the advertiser was pleased with herself, the players group is constantly sending messages. What should we do next? Mr. Big, I'll do whatever you want. I've become the great sword. God, let's fight them. I became a shield. Of the 100 or so of us ... there must be a lot of lucky people out there. Turned into an offensive weapon. Omikami, let us come together to assist you. I didn't think it would be that fast. I've got so many die-hard fans. Don't worry, these people are nothing to be afraid of. Just hide it, I'll send them away one by one. Let's get this game over with. And then there was a broadcast from space. 5 minutes to evade ... Manhunter restrictions lifted. I saw Greedy Wolf and his group's aura rise. Raging energy surged into Greedy Wolf's body. The body is slowly expanding. The palms of your hands have turned into sharp claws. The restriction is completely lifted to change back to the form of a werewolf. Python's men were also released from their restraints. returned to assassin form, and the python in the building area. The severed arm was quickly restored to its original state. All 6 pursuers are now unrestricted. Let's see where you can run now. At this moment, the python has lifted its restrictions. It's back to snake form.